I know PinkHouse from just being a DJ way back in the day, and he was like one of the biggest hip-hop radio personalities, and you know, I jumped on from the house to the hip-hop, and me and Pink, we vibed from there, and the rest was just like history, you know.
What year was that?
Oh man. That's a good man. You going back to the 80s or something, man. Back in like, I said like 86, 87, 1987.
We were college radio rivals. PinkHouse was, of course, at the world famous WKKC, and I was at the upstart WCRX 88.1 FM. I was program director at CRX as well as on air. And PinkHouse and I met through, back in the day, we used to have college rap battles. We would go to schools like Chicago State University, various like local colleges, and even some hotels back in the day. And Pink would be hosting, and I would have my DJ there hosting as well, and they have mixes going on. We have battles. Unfortunately, I lost all the battles. Pink and this team always won, but through those friendly rivalries, we just developed a kinship, and it just carried on through our college days.
PinkHouse and I met when I was going to Kennedy King College, and he was working at KKC, and he was actually training me as I was getting ready to get my own show. And I loved Pink. He had just a great personality. He was loving and giving, and he would share his time. Boy, when it came to radio, don't mess with him. I remember when a guy by the name of Doc Brown believed in PinkHouse and myself, and he bought time on WJPC 950 AM for PinkHouse and myself to do our own radio shows. And so Pink came on first, and then I would come on. And that lasted, I think, about 2 weeks before a man named Charles Moutry decided, hey, with Johnson Publishing Company, we could actually take this and make some real money off of it. And so that's how Rap Radio 950 AM came to be. And I wasn't a part of that original team, but it was like 2 weeks before I became a part of the original team.
Man, I know PinkHouse from back in the day, 106 Jams. But before that, man, I know PinkHouse from WKKC before I even met PinkHouse. You know what I'm saying? Like person to person, I was a fan. You know, I used to listen to Rap House all the time. I used to even call it like Crest Music. You know what I'm saying? Just a big fan on Sunday, man. I used to, listen to the brother's show, and then to get the opportunity like to work with him and like even become friends, good homies. Man, it was a great thing. I was in awe, you know what I'm saying? Even though we was boys, I still, man, had so much respect for, for what he was doing for the Chicago market as far as music, and then even bringing artists to the city.
Because he's kind of like the person who introduced hip hop to Chicago during the house music domination time. He taught us how to be risk takers, because he decided to go into hip hop at a real risky time where he didn't know what the outcome was going to be, and from where he was from, that was super risky. You understand what I'm saying? So when he pulled it off, you know what I'm saying, it's like that's how he became legendary. He took a genre of music and said, I'm gonna try this on radio. Like he tried it on radio, not just mixtapes and.
I don't think I can put it all into words. I don't think this documentary would be long enough to just talk about him as a person, as a radio personality, as a dad, as a friend. Oh man, matter of fact, that's how I got the nickname Baby Girl. Is I came from Detroit back in 1995, 106 Jams. We were doing our thing, and I walked in the door, and the program director then introduced me to Pink, and he said, well, how old are you? With an attitude and everything. And I said, well, why do you want to know? I mean, I had the attitude back. He said, because you look like a baby girl. And therein lies the whole Courtney Baby Girl Hicks that still rocks out with me today. So.
And he used to say, you ever thought I should get you to do a show with me one day? He had a different host at the time. He said, one day we should do a show. Now, fast forward, when I say short time, I'm talking weeks. In a matter of weeks, 106 Jams became the new station in the market. PinkHouse left. Ramonski Love came in, who incidentally did name me Special K. I have to give him proper credit. And even after Pink left, we always had a very good relationship, and he would always call, because him and Ramon had a very friendly rivalry.